In today's video, we are going to see about the Jambukeshwara temple, popularly called as Tiruvanekkal. Tiruvanekka, or the Grove of Elephant as the name signifies, is famous throughout India as Jambukeshwaran, the abode of Lord Jambukeshwara. This little town, forming a part of the Tiruchirappalli Corporation in Tamil Nadu of India, is 3 miles north of Trichy and 1 mile east of Srirangam. It is situated on the northern bank of the river Kaveri. Lord Shiva in this temple manifested himself in the form of the element water. By history, the temple is said to be built by the Chola king Kochenganan in 2nd century. The Jambukeshwara temple comprises of mostly Dravidian architecture with fine art and architecture. The presiding deity of the Jambukeshwara temple is Lord Jambukeshwara, representing Lord Shiva, and Goddess Agilandeshwari, signifying Goddess Parvati. The Jambukeshwara temple is one among 275 Padalpetra Sthalams where the foremost Nayanars have sung glories of the deity in the temple. The Jambukeshwara temple has inscription from the Chola period. The Jambukeshwara temple is an enormous structure in the form of 5 concentric rectangles, of which the outermost wall covers the 5th zone called the Vibhuti Prakaram of a mile distance with 2 feet thickness and 25 feet height. The 4th zone contains a hall with 796 pillars and it measures about 2436 feet by 1493 feet with small tank fed by frequent springs. The 3rd zone measures about 745 feet by 197 feet, surrounded by a wall of 30 feet height. It has 2 gopurams of 73 and 100 feet tall, a coconut topu and a small water tank. The 2nd zone measures about 306 feet by 197 feet, a gopuram of height 65 feet, a small shrine. The innermost zone measures about 126 feet by 133 feet, and as a sanctum. A square structured sanctum sanctorum is found independently at the center of the innermost zone. The sanctum roof has a vimana, its structure being open on 3 sides with a shallow trench separating it from the circumambulatory path of the innermost zone. The Sthala Vriksham of the Jambukeshwara temple is the Jambu tree called Vennaval Maram. A large surrounded wall in the western side of the sanctum is the Mukhamantapam, from where the intense Lord Jambukeshwara is perceived, containing 4 pillars and a bronze idol of Nandi. The principal entrance of the Mukhamantapam is a large ornate western door inlaid with silver. The Navagraha is believed to be the 9 viewing apertures of the deity. The Karpagraha is the place where the Jambukeshwarar is installed. Here, history says the Jambu tree is growing out of a meditating sage's head on the extreme right. Furthermore, a spider and an elephant worship the Linga, with Goddess Parvati who stands near the Linga worshipping Lord Linga every day. The upper conical structure of the Linga is copper color, while the Yoni Bhaga or the pedestal is of black granite. In the Jambukeshwara temple, the height of the lingam is about 3 feet from the floor of the sanctum. The Jambukeshwara in this temple is illustrated sitting under a jambu tree growing over a small stream with image of the deity during monsoon. The temple is also considered as the abode of Goddess Agilandeshwari, one of the form of Goddess Parvati. The Jambukeshwara temple is called Upatesa Sthalam as the temple idols are installed opposite to each other, where Devi Agilandeshwari is a student and Jambukeshwara is a teacher. Hence, here no Tirukalyanam is conducted in this temple for Shiva and Parvati, unlike other Shiva temples. The Jambukeshwara temple is one among the Panjabhuta Sthalam, which refers to the 5 Shiva temples, each representing the phenomenon of the 5 prime elements of nature: space, air, fire, water, earth. Here, Panja refers 5, Bhuta refers elements, Sthala refers place. All the 5 Panjabhuta Sthalam are located in South India with 4 temples at Tamil Nadu and 1 temple at Andhra Pradesh. The 5 elements are believed to be enshrined in the 5 lingams, and Each of the lingam represents Shiva in the temple have 5 different names based on the elements they represent. The 11th land represents Prithvi Lingam at Ekambareshwara temple. The element sky represents Akasa Lingam at Thillai Nataraja temple, Chidambaram. The element fire represents Agni Lingam at Annamalaya temple. The element air represents Vayu Lingam at Sri Kalahasti temple. There are a total of 9 water bodies associated with this temple. The myths of the Jambulingam and the Jambu tree. The Hindu religion abounds in myths and legends, and every Hindu temple or holy temple is associated with several myths. Every temple has its Sthala Puranam. Tiruvanaikovil is no exception to this. There are myths about the appearance of the Lord's image and of the Jambu tree, which is the tree of the temple. Lord Shiva was engaged in deep meditation on Mount Kailas. His consort laughed at his yoga. Shiva got angry and commanded her to go to the true earth and worship him in a sacred place. He promised to appear to her and teach her how to perform worship. So goddess Parvati descended to the earth and went in search of a sacred place to perform puja in peace. At last, she found a great forest of jambu trees on the bank of the river Kaveri. By her divine power, she took some water and turned it into a lingam for her worship. She is said to come to the temple every day and worship Lord Shiva. The Jambu tree. The myth about the Sthalavriksha goes as follows. In the ancient days, Tiruvanaikovil was a forest of jambu trees. The banks of the rivers were covered with these trees, and every morning the ground was filled with the jambu tree fruits. Here, a great sage by name Jambu Munivar performed yoga. He used to go to Mount Kailash to worship Lord Shiva. One day, he took a fully ripe and delicious jambu fruit and presented it to Shiva. Lord Shiva swallowed the fruit, chewed it and spat it out of the seed. Sage Jambu took the seed and devoured it as the gift of the god. To his surprise, the sage felt the seed growing into a tree in him. The sage prostrated before the Lord, who commanded him to go to the forest of jambu trees and be there. He also told the sage goddess Agilandeshwari would come there and worship him in the form of a lingam daily. As per the command of Shiva, sage Jambu came to Tiruvanaikal. The seed of the jambu tree sprouted on his head, grew into a big jambu tree under which the image of the Lord was ensconced by the goddess. The myth of the elephant and the spider. There is another interesting myth about the temple. Once an elephant from a hill called Swadagiri came to grove of the jambu trees, and it happened to see the image of the Lord, Sri Rambulingam, also known as Amartalingam. The elephant became a devotee of the Lord. Every day it used to carry water from the Kaveri in its trunk and bathe the idol. He worshipped the Lord with flowers and tender leaves plucked from the trees and made offerings of the fruits taken from the trees. At the same time, a giant spider happened to be there on the celestial jambu tree under which the idol of Lord Jambunatha has been placed. The spider too became a devotee, and it did its little bit of service to the Lord. It wove a web over the idol, and the leaves which fell on spider's web gave protection to the idol from the sun and rain. One day the elephant, after performing the daily worship, saw the dirty cobweb over the idol. He wanted to clean up the place and with its trunk removed the cobweb and the yellow leaves on it. The spider got angry, ran through the trunk of the elephant and bit its brain. Unable to bear the spider's bite, the elephant trumpeted in pain and died on the spot. The spider, unable to extricate itself from the trunk of the elephant, met with the same fate as the elephant. By the grace of Lord Jambunatha, the soul of the spider reached heaven. As a reward for its devotion, and the soul of the spider was born to be the son of the great Chola king, whose capital was Varayur, King Kochenganan. Remembering his enmity with the elephant in his previous birth, King Kochenganan built the Shiva Sannadhi such that not even a small elephant can enter. I hope this video would have been more beneficial to know about the art and architecture of the Jambukeshwara temple. Thanks people for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe.